What movies?
It's another Tuesday edition of Mitch Allen Small Business Buzz at 14 in the afternoon together. Yeah, Franklin, hold on one moment. Momento, por favor. Good afternoon to you, everyone, wherever you may be at this point in time. We invite you under the veranda into the center showpiece, under the spotlight and the canopy of comfort of development of national economic significance. One small business, one idea at a time. Right in, we provide the table, and that table is the platform, and that platform is the momentum that we continue to receive and give regarding small business ideas and concepts in Dominica. So, as always, it's been a little, maybe almost going on to. Oh, our guest is here, as a matter of fact. Yes. Okay. So, good afternoon to Mr. Donald Bacasio. It's been a while.
Indeed, it's been
Yes.
a while.
You
Indeed.
have a
It's been
long,
while
you have a
indeed.
report from me, though. Yeah. Where you've been, what you've
Yes,
done.
it
Yeah.
has been a very busy stretch for us, right? The last 2 weeks, Franklin,
Mm-hmm.
right? But good afternoon. Just want to say good afternoon first to everybody, Dominica, and to all our listeners tuning in from, of course, around the world. Franklin, as we continue to ride the vibrant wave of this year's, independence and, of course, Creole season, we take, we take a moment, of course, to acknowledge that it has been very busy for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
With thousands of visitors on island, right? Especially last week. Yeah,
All throughout this
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All throughout this week, soaking up the colors, culture, and of course cuisine of our beloved country. So we had so many events, big events last week. Of course, we don't need to mention them. Massive events, of course.
Can I
Uh-huh.
just tell you, you saying that then is like somebody made an observation on the radio recently. It's like, oh, I almost come to believe that independence is over.
Wow.
No, I mean, honestly,
Just because.
after this grand celebration, that
Mhm,
I'm not too far from the stadium, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 3 nights
mhm.
of pulsating music non-stop. It feels like festival throughout the season, and then you realize, oh, nobody receiving award as yet, no marching,
Exactly.
nobody fainting.
Yes.
And
So that's actually just the warm up.
as the prelude,
Exactly. So
Mhm.
it's been a festive
Atmosphere,
explosion
explosion,
of
yes.
course, national pride, and as we gear up for the grand culmination next week, Franklin. Of course,
Hmm.
Independence Day will be on Monday, right?
Hmm.
And I think on Tuesday will be the national parade, if I'm not mistaken.
It is so.
And then yes, and then but as we say that, Franklin, right?
Hmm.
We also pause to send our thoughts and prayers to the people of Jamaica, right?
Yes.
Who are currently facing the devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa. And I think, and I believe, based on the last news that I read, it supposed to be the strongest ever to make
Mm,
landfall.
yep.
So we know how it is to be, under
Oh yes,
the
first hand,
wrath
first hand.
of such monster. And imagine that's even stronger than Maria.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah, and there's
So
a lot of landmass, and they've got mountains and valleys, and the places that I've been to is
mhm,
like Clarendon and Saint Catherine. No, no, not saying
mhm,
Manchester, Mandeville.
mhm.
Yes, Mandeville,
And we
Clarendon.
know that there are a lot of Dominicans over there,
In fact,
right? And of course, families, cousins, friends, colleagues,
yeah.
so we just want to, of course, extend our prayers and thoughts
Mm.
to them.
Uh,
And I guess we just have to be ready, because we can't really do anything now but to pray and then hope
yes,
for,
yes. Let's see if
mm,
we can get a quick update.
Now to a live look over Kingston in Jamaica. This as the island braces for the impacts of Hurricane Melissa. The storm so intense, hurricane hunters flying into the eye had to turn back. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
Jamaica is bracing for the most powerful storm on record to hit the island, up to 40 inches of rain, more than 13 feet of storm surge. Melissa approaching as a Category 5 hurricane overnight, with winds up to 175 miles per hour. Sparks flying as winds damage trees and power lines. This video from Air Force Hurricane.
Okay, we cancel the video, but we have another 3-minute update.
1 p.m. Eastern Time, noon local time, near New Hope, as Faiza mentioned. And the location of that eye, really important because it's areas just to the east that are going to experience the strongest storm surge. And then the strongest winds are right in that eye wall approaching the north side of the island, like Montego Bay right now. So I know many resorts are sheltering people in their convention centers or in rooms without windows. That's where you really want to be. The track of Melissa, this is the first of 2 landfalls because the next landfall is likely still going to be a major hurricane, likely a 4, heading towards southeastern Cuba, and that's going to be tonight. So now that forward speed has...
It's forward speed and
And of course, we're going to continue this coverage on Hurricane Melissa as we take you again to live pictures from Jamaica right now. The massive storm making landfall as we speak, packing 185 mile per hour winds. We could possibly see gusts up to 200 miles per hour as we're looking at these different camera angles from Jamaica. We can definitely see the conditions deteriorating, and this has been ongoing all throughout the day. This is going to be and is a catastrophic storm. We are talking about life-threatening conditions for Jamaica.
Absolutely. So we want to check in with our weather.
okay, we're gonna check into the folks here at Q95. So we're checking again.
yes, definitely. And I'm
Yeah.
sure Q95 will have more updates,
Most definitely.
as of course that storm or hurricane continues to barrel into the island, of course. But today, Franklin, right? Going back to, of course, our program, right, Franklin? Um, we take a moment to today to highlight a group of creatives who are just as important as the performers and the organizers, right? And these are, of course, our photographers and videographers,
Mhm.
who capture the soul of the season, right, through their lenses, right? And I feel they are very, very important aspect of this entire celebration, because they document
Yeah.
all of these things, right?
That's the exact word I
All
was
of these
going
things.
to use. They document and they keep a
Yes.
record of our
Yes.
unfolding history or activities or
Mhm.
but economic, social, political activities, and that's what we do. And
Mhm.
in those days, you can tell we have upgraded from the days when you remember the days when you had to have to take a picture and you had to wait 7-8 days. You had to develop it in a dark room, put it in some
Mhm.
water, shake it around, put it up
Yes.
to dry, put a little light. You mustn't have
Mhm.
overexposed, and it takes. You have to wait for your confirmation picture. Like you get it in March, you get it in October, and it's black and white. You don't. This is
Well,
this-
my that's your time. My time. Well, my time is that I think when I took the class, because in my degree we had a photography class.
Mm.
We still studied the SLR camera. So that's before the digital cameras, right?
Yes.
But at any rate, we have someone here.
Why are we talking about that? Is
Yes,
because
we're
yes.
our special guest for today. We are very much familiar with him. He doesn't really need any introduction.
And
Right now,
I would have
as-
to. I want to give one.
Oh, you want to give one?
Yes.
Of course. But I told him that this is just gonna be like a teaser. We definitely want him back, and we want a more focused attention to his small business. But for now, he represents all of these amazing men and women that who capture or who captured, the events, the sights, and the sounds of the season so far, right, Franklin?
Mhm.
So you have something to say about our special guest before I drop the name, so to speak?
Well, I
Mhm.
guess so. Before you introduce the guest, okay. So let me just let you know that it just about we're
He's already smiling.
February,
time.
February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So just about 9, let's say 10 months ago,
Mhm.
yeah, almost to the week. I got an invitation to appear and to star and to be the hero of a certain radio online commercial.
Mhm.
And I wasn't so 100% with my crown of confidence and, with my chivalry and everything like that. I had my own confidence. I know I have the potential. And this guy's really, really twisted my arm and persuaded me to do it. And it was like my element, like getting wind
Yes.
beneath my wings and to elevate and to soar into the stratosphere and the atmosphere where I'm absolutely comfortable within my breeding ground for success. And it was Mickey who was, and I didn't know what he was doing because the first time I saw somebody with those types of equipment for
Mhm.
recording stuff. Then later on, I saw Ozone with some high tech stuff, and you have your high tech stuff. Just put me in front or behind the microphone, and you do the technical stuff. When I
Mhm.
saw the product, I was like, "That's me, man." Talking to myself, but as if well, maybe I didn't take my medication.
You seeing yourself,
Talking to myself.
yeah, talking to yourself.
And I'm like, when is
But
Franklin?
that's the magic, of course,
And
of
that's
of
what we're going to talk about
of
today.
all of these new technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he doesn't really need any introduction, but
No.
you know him. He is popularly known as GK, but of course, his government name is Jordan Jerome GK. My man, photographer, videographer, actor, dancer, producer, and all other things, right?
A lot of hats.
A lot of those things.
A lot of
Content creator, TikTok star.
That is something else.
That is something. So, how are you? You want to say good afternoon to all our listeners and viewers on. Of course, we are live on Q95 Facebook and
Yes.
YouTube. We want to say hi, of course, our regular Mr. Erickson Lewis, one of our directors over at the NDFD. Big up, of course, Q95 and NDFD with for this program. Franklin, of course, Mr. G, and of
He's
course,
there. Mhm.
over our side we have. If you have Mr. G, we have Mr. J. Okay,
Mhm.
Mr. Joseph. But JK,
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Donnell, and good afternoon, Franklin.
Good
Thank
afternoon,
you guys for
sir.
having me here today.
thank you so
I
much.
really appreciate
Although
the
it's short
shout-out.
notice, thank
It's
you for
short
coming.
notice, I
Mhm.
understand, and we did say we'll try our best to get something more in depth later.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty excited and elated to be here to talk about the media.
Yes.
Basically,
Mhm.
It's really a platform that I pretty much take very seriously and
Mhm.
there, and it's one of my most exciting things to do during the season.
Definitely.
And like you said, I do a lot. Yes, I'm one of them that do a lot. I maybe do too much.
A little too much.
Some people just tell me, how do I manage my life? How do I
Yes,
manage my
yes,
wife?
yes. Ah,
But
definitely.
I do try my best.
Of course, we want to say hi to this to my sister.
Yeah.
Is she working? Is
I'm
she
hoping
back?
that she's
Is she back
yes,
at
she
work?
she at
Okay, okay.
I'm hoping that she's on right now watching. I
Mhm.
did try to share it to make sure that this goes and people are watching because
Definitely.
it is something important that I wanted to talk about to
Yes.
bring across, and I know we don't have much time.
No, we will
So,
have time. Don't worry.
We have.
So
We'll
so
have-
what? But the reason why is for the past 4 weeks, I believe,
Mhm.
we have been discussing different aspects of the season.
Right.
independent season. So we even call this it's a series,
Okay,
independent
okay.
series. So we started with wear, cradle wear.
Right.
We
right.
moved to cuisine, food,
Food,
right?
the best part.
Definitely. And then we spoke about events.
Okay.
And then the last week we had Shalina on here,
Mhm.
right, on the radio, and we spoke about, of course, the performers.
Performance.
And
yeah.
today we said, I don't think the entire puzzle would be complete without, of course, inviting those who capture all of these
That
things.
is it.
You know what I mean?
It wouldn't be something that actually happened if it wasn't documented.
Definitely.
That is it. If it's
Yeah.
not taken by a camera, it didn't happen. It wasn't an MO, it didn't happen.
Mhm. Definitely.
Yeah. One thing came to me
Mhm.
that I wanted to say
Mhm.
to just open the conversation
Yes.
in the right direction, and all what you said there, all that comes together to create an event. Artists,
Mhm.
producers, the
Definitely.
manager, the director, everybody,
Mhm.
the media,
And
the
of-
artists,
yes.
everything comes
And of
together.
course, don't forget those who
decorate,
who work hard before the event itself.
Yeah,
Those who
man.
set up the
set up the
stage.
stage, the engineers,
Mhm.
everything,
Yes.
every single one, and engineer, especially the engineers that set up
Mhm.
everything,
Mhm.
right? But when you asked me to come and speak about the media,
Yes.
you had me thinking, and there's one thing that I've always wanted to really express,
Mhm.
and it's something very important. Donald. The thing is, the media,
Mhm.
we are the most pressured people.
Mhm.
We are the most pressured people in every single event.
Definitely.
We are both very important
Mhm.
and very not important.
Not important. Okay. That's a very
it's a
interesting
reality.
insight. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a reality that
Mhm.
we cannot bypass.
Mhm.
As much as everybody need us, they also believe that they don't need us.
Mhm.
Right? So it's a psychological play and a very hard thing.
Yes.
Now, the thing I want to say is the media, we are also the most hard workers,
Mhm.
right? And why I say that is we are the ones that has to be on time
Mhm.
because we have to start capturing
Or before time.
Before time.
Not even be on time, but before time.
Exactly. We have
Ahead of
to-
time.
We have to start to capture from the very beginning. So
Mhm,
that means we
mhm.
have to be here on time.
Yes, yes.
And
yes.
we also have to be the last leaving
Mm,
because we also
Yes.
have to capture everything.
everything.
You understand?
Even the
Yeah.
cleanup.
Even
And the of course the aftermath.
The
of
aftermath,
yes.
right?
The fete,
And not just a lot of people see us at these events, especially photographers and videographers. A lot of people see us there and they just let's take a picture of me, and everything is nice and dandy, and they don't really know what goes into doing a whole production of things. What I like to always stress that people never think of, they know Franklin, but they never think of it is we have to come here and work for hours at the event, and you have to come to the event and dance for hours, right? But when you go home, you sleep.
Mm.
Many of us have to sleep. But I always like to tell people the media have to go and shoot the event. That is work. Come back home and do some more hours.
Of,
Our work is not done.
yes, of
We
course.
have to edit. We have to put,
Yes.
and the kind of
We
things
have
that
to
happening
process.
today, which what we was just saw in the past, it wasn't like that. But
Mhm.
today we want to be the first to post. We have to be. Everybody wants to know where my picture, where my video, where the highlights, what happened. I wasn't there. Tell me.
Mm.
And I mean, we can say bye tired,
yes,
but
yes.
we have to uphold and please our the clients. We have to please the people. We have to try and give them what they want.
Mhm, mm.
So
Mm.
when we come and work for hours, we have to go back home.
I'm happy you said
for
that.
more.
We want to give the people what they want.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Jordan, what is it that you give the people?
We give the people memories.
No, when you say we, who is the we?
The media.
No. I want
the
to
foot
focus
on
on
me.
you and what you provide.
I provide content.
What for a person who
Mm.
is? I went to school when Noah was building the app.
Jesus.
So when you say content, I open the book and I see
Okay.
table of contents.
That is
Yes,
it.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so now people manufacturing that. I thought they could just go in a book and just take out the content.
I know.
Yeah,
You're
so when
correct,
Yes, so
That's
We-
technically a new word.
when
like
anyway,
just
yes,
recently
yes,
established.
yes.
Because back in the day, content to us is
CONTENT. Yes.
Yeah.
it means another thing.
Maybe if I can say
Okay.
it this way,
Mhm.
we capture moments.
Moments.
Right.
We capture and
you,
highlights.
you document them
We
for
document
purposes of
that
entertainment
of-
or for historical purposes,
Right.
for geographical purposes.
Mhm.
Okay.
right, and I love. I was talking to a fellow photographer the other day, and we was talking about something serious, because I personally love memories.
Mm.
I have pictures from my first ever taking of pictures.
Wow.
I don't believe in deleting. I have piles of
Negatives.
those
Okay.
those drives and external drives.
Oh,
yes,
okay, okay.
yes,
Those
yes.
there, those there. Yes.
And
Floppy?
and we was
Floppy
having this
disks or the
yes,
small-
no,
the
no,
smaller
not floppy
ones?
disks. I not old like Franklin. I not old like Franklin.
Yeah.
So it's so they're the smaller ones.
The smaller
Yeah,
ones,
yes,
the
yes,
ones
yes.
you get on Amazon.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right? And we was talking, and we was discussing, like he did a job with somebody, and before he come back and ask the person tell me they did it already, and he was like, boy, what we were trying to discuss how important it is to save
Mhm.
those memories, because memories are powerful. They tell lots of stories. They say, the old saying, a picture tells 1,000 words.
Yes, yes.
It's very true.
I agree. I agree.
And video too,
And videos
pictures,
too,
and these things are very powerful to keep,
Yes.
because tomorrow when Dominica don't look like how it look,
Hmm.
and when Dominica wasn't looking like how it looked before, these pictures,
Yes.
they we can show it to our next generation,
Mhm.
and the memories they live on.
Yes.
Just like what Frank is, it's a documentary.
Yes.
And that's what media work is
Okay.
definitely about.
So, how do you see your role amidst this, celebration of culture, of, independence, of, looking forward to the future as a nation? How do you see yourself in amidst that entire space?
But then I see myself as it's important. I see myself as an important person. I see myself as needed.
Mhm.
They need us to document it. Without us, like what do we talk about tomorrow?
Mhm.
And how do you tell somebody that this is great, this was great, this is something that you should invest in tomorrow?
Mhm.
All these events, everything come into play, and the media definitely come into play to help it.
Yes.
And with media work starts from before the event, promoting the event to come,
Yes.
boosting it, making sure that the word is spread,
Mhm.
marketing, everything is media.
Yes.
Even right now, media is just as big as an artist.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
same amount of money you might pay an artist, so you might pay a media to come and document that same artist.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
We don't talk about this, but it is real.
Yes.
It is real. It's needed.
And to help you with that, the genesis or the metamorphosis of having the song system, we've never really have our own indigenous song system.
That is
We've had independent songs like Wadikoli and Scientific Rules and this, but they've not
Mhm.
been like, So we see the evolution of Club DVD
Mhm.
coming into play, bringing generators, or bringing the lighting and the sound, and so we see that. We see the factory, Arden songs.
Adding songs,
Mhm.
right?
Yes, so you see, it has moved away from the Wadikole style with a cassette to now with digital. Fellas,
Everything
now, that's
digital.
moving
Everything.
with
Yeah.
one laptop.
Mhm.
Yes.
Little tablet and all over the place,
And
and,
the
things
yes,
done.
music
Yes,
is
things
yes.
done.
So we
And
see it has evolved the entertainment
And it
package.
keeps evolving.
And
It keeps
yes.
evolving.
Yeah, because when I first saw you, in fact, you were the first one I saw with this kind of. I know about microphones and technology in media, but you had this little mini stuff, and I was saying,
Yeah.
well, I know about remote digital broadcasting,
That is
but that was the first time I had it on me, and you said, no, it'll pick you up.
that is it.
It will pick you up.
That is it.
So I'm suggesting that in time to come, you're going to have your editing suite,
That-
with maybe in your
Every-
in your lens, and you just
as
program your mind.
as I shoot this. So I
Okay, serious
What-
question.
that is it.
Serious
Uh-huh.
question. What got you into that?
What got me into photography, videography?
Videography, yeah.
First of all, love of it. I love it. I've been taking out pictures from since I was a little boy.
Did you start with digital cameras already?
What you mean by that?
No, I don't know.
Let's establish the age gap right now before we continue.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
From very start, I always.
So you've
remember
never experienced working with a
I
SLR?
I have worked with. I have hold and used
Uh-huh.
on it. I have
Okay.
dried pictures.
Okay, all
I
right.
have done that, but
Okay.
I never owned
All right.
I
all
never
right.
had like one to say that is what I use to
Yes,
do my
yes,
work.
yes,
No,
yes.
I,
All
I
right.
I think I be on that.
I'm
Frankie
just
will have to
asking. I'm
come
just.
and Frankie will have to come and give me some stories.
Yes, yes.
But from since I started taking out photos, it was back
Mhm.
in high school. I remember my first camera was given to me by my father.
Oh, yeah.
He also loved taking out pictures as well. And
Mm.
back in the days, like maybe third form, I
Wow.
was already known as the guy to be taking out the pictures in school.
Mhm.
And believe it or not, I still have those pictures. Yeah, and we have my friend right
Of
there.
course, we have to big up Owen Vidal, Ozone Media.
Owen and I went to school together.
You serious?
Same class.
Oh my God.
Owen
Okay.
remembers I was the one with the camera, and
Oh,
I will
wow.
always be behind it, you know.
Okay.
I started to take out pictures, and I started to fall in love with having those memories. And after a couple of years, going back and have a look at it and remembering those memories, and
Yes.
I just fall in love with the creativity of it, you know, the entertainment of it, and not just that. I started to make my little videos. I
You're-
just love entertainment.
Yes.
And what better thing to go into if you're somebody that love entertaining people?
Yes, definitely.
It's photos, videos, these things,
Uh-huh.
that beautiful entertainment. We can't do without our
Yes,
phones. We can't do
yes.
without our TV.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
that's the love of it. That's where I
Uh-huh.
came from, and that's where I want to continue moving
Mhm.
ahead with. You know.
Yes. Before we move ahead, of course, we just want to big up our early commenters on Facebook. Of course, Mrs. Jerome already said, "I am tuned in."
She on.
So big up to you,
Over, we
Yanis.
seen all the chats
Yes,
on the
yes.
Facebook and the YouTube.
And of course, Crispine Schillingford
Mm.
is saying, "Big up to you guys for recognizing media positive, Dominica." Of course, we have
That
to
is a big
recognize them. And you see right now, just after every event, right? What do we consume? We consume all of these highlights, all of these
Mhm,
reels,
mhm.
and it's like, when you see all of this magnificent, like videos and reels, you'll just think, "Wow, that happened there."
Not just that,
It's amazing.
Not just that. Right now, we're living in an age where social media is very powerful.
Yes.
It's a very powerful platform. There's nobody that can or will want to avoid it right now, whether
Mhm.
he's professional, whether you're just doing it for the fun of it. Everybody is on social media. Right?
Definitely.
We're talking from the prime minister down to the lowest person. you can
Yes,
think of,
yes.
Right,
yes.
we're on social media. Right? So those social media is very powerful, and that's where media right now runs. We run social media right now.
Definitely.
Right? And we use it and its power to promote everything, to bring out everything. And with social media, we touch people that we don't, like the country just have a little bit of people, but when you post and you get thousands of hundreds of thousands of people, that tells you that people from the outside
Yes.
is also in tune with what happened in the country.
That's basically what's amazing.
Yes, so
about,
social media right
the
now
new
makes
space.
communication very easy right now.
Yes.
You know. Yeah.
What can you say about this statement, right? Visual media plays a critical role in preserving tradition, celebrating modern expressions, and amplifying the reach of Dominican culture to diasporans and global audiences, which you just
Basically.
mentioned. Their lens doesn't just record; it interprets, frames, and translates culture in ways that make it accessible, emotional, and memorable.
100% true. This is
Yes.
exactly what
So
we've
why
been saying.
why is emotion
It,
important?
it is because
So when we talk about emotions, we talk about,
yeah,
of course,
we're not talking about
yeah,
just
laugh.
sad
Yeah,
emotions.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
happy,
happy. So for
pleasure,
example, when you take
you know?
photos,
Yeah.
normally what you decide to post are those, expressing some kind of
That is
emotion.
it, that is it.
So
I'm gonna-
why
gonna
do you think
tell
that
you-
is always popular
I'm gonna
with
tell
you guys?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you something. I hope that this message really reached to the right ears, because this is very
Mhm.
important. I'm happy that you're asking this, right? Entertainment.
Mhm.
This is an entertainment field.
Mhm.
This is a field that, like you said, that brings out emotions,
Yes.
different type of emotions, right? And after right now we're going through Melissa and see how we have to really
Mhm.
pray and make sure we have the best hope for Jamaica, because it's important.
Definitely.
After Maria, how everybody was so shocked, and everybody was, people lose their house, people lose everything,
Mhm.
and everybody's spirit was broken and everybody was sad.
Yes.
You understand? Depression was on a rise.
Mhm.
You understand? depression and stress was on a rise. And I remember having this conversation with a guy older than I, and he was asking me, depression is a sickness. It is a actual sickness. And with sickness, there should be a cure. You know,
Yes,
we're looking
yes.
for the cure for cancer. We're looking
Yes.
for
Or an antidote.
and we need a cure for all sickness. But
Mhm.
what is the cure for depression and stress? And I remember telling him straight out of my heart, the cure for depression,
Will you make a little closer to
the
you?
cure for depression and stress is good entertainment.
The Bible says it.
Is the Bible saying that?
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to get that.
I didn't say this is a merry heart with a good, like good medicine.
That is it. So
Good
this that I always stress, that's how important entertainment is. We need entertainment to survive, because we do have entertainment. It's just stress and depression. And what does happen to us when we get depressed and stressed, Franklin? We can indeed die. This can cause us to be sick. It's a sickness, so it could kill. It kills.
Yes, yes,
It kills. It gets you mental stress,
Mhm.
mentally ill.
yes.
You know, no good health, and entertainment, laughter, that kind of thing is the cure for depression. And that's why I see the importance of media, and photos, of videos,
Videos,
and
yeah.
documenting, and these things stay there forever because of social media right
Yeah,
now.
they call it evergreen content.
Evergreen content.
It's just there.
That is it.
Yeah. So, as far as a culture is concerned, because technically, this season is really all about our culture, right? How do you now balance that? How do you balance that idea of, okay, I have to take into consideration, of course, this is a cultural season, and then of course the desire to capture photos, videos, sites. Do you think of that, or you just capture whatever you think is great to capture in your point of view?
My point of view.
Mm-hmm.
My point of view, I can only say experience.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this for many years. I've
Yes.
been doing this for right now over 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And doing this for all these years, my experience kind of lead me towards capturing what I believe that would be something that I need to capture. You know? But generally speaking, when you do photography and videography, there's two things that we speak around in the midst of the media.
Yes.
You can do one of two things. You can capture a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just capture everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just capture everything. You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the more you capture, you can't miss it. You can't go wrong.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But we do say this powerful statement, quality over quantity. This is for the more experienced
Yes.
media personals.
Yes, as you are saying that, I remember that you have taken, and I'm glad that someone is already saying under the comment section that you need an award, right? So Terry is saying that you need an award, right? Because I remember you have taken some of the most, shall I say, iconic photos, right, in Dominica, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I remember the last one you took was the last iconic. I know
That's so much, yeah.
this season. I know. But what I remember was the one you took with a thing in there, Lafond.
Who?
Lafond, our gold medalist.
Oh,
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fear
that
Lafond.
was big.
You took that
Yeah.
kind of like the
When she was
flag.
passing,
Yes.
and then right.
Right.
Just called that.
Yes.
Just watch.
Definitely. And you
You
see
know?
right now, as of course, as you watch the entire space, social media and everything,
Yes.
I have seen a lot of
She contacted. I don't know where she get my contact.
yes.
She contacted me.
So
and
it's not
she was
something.
like,
How did you do that? Did you just take like
yeah.
millions of photos and just decided, okay?
Which photo was that one?
She
Thea.
was passing on the
Yeah.
bridge, and she
Thea
she
Lafond.
came out of the vehicle, like the what they call the top of the
The-
where they have a
the-
hole.
the
Yes.
sunroof.
And she
Mhm.
came
Yes.
out, and they gave her the flag and what she was doing, and then
Mhm.
and then it was just like perfect. She was just watching. She just looked at me, and I just
That's it.
Moment.
that.
Perfect.
Moment.
Perfect photos. What about this season? You think you have like another really iconic photo or video?
Well, we're
that
gonna have to find out about that. We have to find out about that. So
definitely.
that stuff start to come.
Uh-huh.
I remember one of my favorite shots that I have taken for the past few years
Mhm.
that I love. There was a shot that I took. To me, my opinion was even bigger than the CLF4. And that was a shot. I don't know if you remember it, Donald.
Mhm.
It was a carnival shot of the Babwa, and the queen was in the center of the Babwa, and there was like two different Babwa on the side. It went so viral. It made itself on the Trinidad and Tobago news,
Mhm.
and they thought it was a photo from their carnival.
Mm.
Oh,
So
Wow.
and it went like millions of views.
Wow.
Millions of views. Like it
So-
was everywhere.
Is it still on your page?
It's still on my page.
Okay. All right. All
Um,
right.
We'll have to try and
But
find it.
yes, but you see, it's like when I was over at the
Mhm.
festival, right? And I was watching from a distance, and just the people,
Mhm.
and then you have all of these lights and special effects, and then you have all of these big flags being waved.
Yes.
And from there,
Beautiful.
it's like, as you
Beautiful.
watch it, as someone who is also an artist, or someone who appreciate
Mhm,
these things, in my mind is that we have to freeze that moment,
Yes.
or we
Yes.
have to capture that.
That is it.
You know what I mean?
Always.
Yeah, and I think that's where all of you are coming in.
Mhm.
And it's like, I was there standing, I was like, don't worry, Donald, because our guys are out there. Like, you are out there, Chad, of course, and we can name all of them, but you are all out there capturing these moments, not just for us to enjoy, but of course for the future generations to enjoy at the same time, to learn from, right? But personally, GK, um, how do you feel, during this season? How do you how do you what does this season mean to you, personally, right? And that's the first question. The follow-up question is, how do you approach capturing its spirit, its essence, through your lens? And I know you love capturing like a journalistic style, like, you go out
Yeah.
on the street and just
Yeah.
capture
Yeah.
people walking and
Like,
doing
we
their
call
thing.
we call it candid photos.
Or
It's
candid
really like people
photos,
not
yes.
just stopping them and ask them to pose.
Yes,
You
yes,
want to
yes.
get their enjoy. You want to get their experience.
Mhm.
And that's a good question.
Yeah.
though.
So how do you
Uh,
how does
I'm trying-
this season mean to you
I'm
personally?
thinking of how I can answer that question, and everything that comes to me is you really have to be connected.
Mm.
It's like I'm happy that you bring, because people just think it's just all work. But if you're really not enjoying it, that's why I tell you that this is
Mm.
something that I love.
Yes.
So it's easy for me, because people I come and take a picture of somebody, and I take the picture so fast, and the person say, you take it out already,
Mm.
and at first they'll be like, but you rushing, man,
yes.
and it does really feel like that at times, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
But
But
me approaching somebody,
Mhm.
and I seen they go in and ask me for a picture, and I see they already asked me for a picture, the amount of analyzing the situation that happening, like, you get so good at it, you analyzing so fast. What's the best angle? You don't want to waste their time. I don't want them to think I'm wasting their time.
Yes,
I want
yes,
them to
yes.
get it, and then they're gonna ask me to look at it, and in fact, you're just showing it to them. So they
Yes,
come in and say, you
yes.
take that already? And I
Yes.
come in and showing. They expect to see one picture, but I take
Yes.
5 of you.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
And I
yes.
showing it to them. I say,
Wow.
take it again. They want more. But your question, Donald, is you
The season.
you are at this season, you approaching that season. It's a lot of work. The technique is try to have fun.
Mhm.
I do my best to to have entertainment on me as well. I want to experience the
So
the feeling.
immerse yourself.
Yeah, because what it does is like you
But
will
you don't
feel.
but you don't go to events only. I've seen you
no.
go to, like, Crayola in the streets.
Yeah, man, but
So
all these are
basically
events.
all events
Yeah, man.
in the
I mean,
season.
you need to capture everything. The
Mhm.
entire variety of everything. You know, you wanna
Mhm.
you wanna document what Dominica has to offer
Mhm.
in terms of entertainment. People come in here and they say they cannot handle all that, but we ourselves want more. You know, it's still not enough for us.
Yes.
You know, we was in a group chat today and we were saying and what time we come in the park later and the director telling us the park open at 6 o'clock. We enjoying ourselves.
Okay.
And that's what I really want to say. Like if you in an event and an artist is performing or something is happening.
But okay, my follow-up questions. Would you have the same level of enjoyment if, for
Mhm.
example, okay, what if I bring you to another island in their own, of course they have their own independent season,
Mhm.
and I ask you to take photos and videos, as work, so it's a job for you. Would you have the same level of enjoyment, of engagement, or that kind of thing, or it's really different when you're at home?
Honestly, I think I might just have more fun because
More fun.
yeah, I feel like
Mm.
I have more fun because when you're doing this for years, it tends to be the same thing over and over and over.
Okay,
and over and
okay,
over.
yeah.
But maybe if you get a different scenery, a different area, different
Mhm.
location, then maybe I'll see something new. You know, like
Mm.
all country kind of have the same fire party.
Yes,
Dominica
yes.
party is Dominica party.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
and we know how to party.
Uh-huh.
Maybe if you go and get the taste, maybe if I get the taste of another country, it always seems a little better. It seems a
Okay,
little
okay,
better,
all right,
yeah.
right. But of course, the same kind of, because it's different. Because when you're at home, you are celebrating, of
Yeah,
course, your own
yeah,
culture.
you're celebrating your culture.
Yes,
So
which
you
is
know your culture. You enjoy it.
definitely.
You enjoy it. You welcome it
Uh-huh.
every year, and
Yes.
it's fun.
Yes,
It's fun.
Franklin.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have a question for our
yes,
guy.
most certainly.
I think I asked too many questions, so I'm
I'm
giving you the opportunity.
I'm happy you do. I'm happy you're doing that because you guys are in the cohort. Together, you guys seem to be in a winning formula.
3 generations, man.
You-
3
you're not-
different generations.
Vicky, what is one of the big gigs that you've gotten in, let's say, within the last, let's say, year or two? Or that you-
Wow, I've got so much big gigs.
Yeah,
Wow.
tell us.
I know
about
you were overseas like some time
Yes.
ago,
Tell us about that.
but that was more hosting, right?
Yes.
No, I haven't done. I haven't
Oh,
done
no,
yet.
not yet?
That happened,
Oh, all
that's
right,
happening
all right.
in,
Cool,
in
cool,
that's
cool.
happening at the end of November. I will be traveling to St. Martin.
Yes.
I'll be traveling to St. Martin to host an event. I do hosting an
Is that your
MC.
first?
In time in St. Martin? Yeah,
International-
it's gonna be my first time in St. Martin. I have never been to St. Martin.
Any advice? Any advice, of course, from the veteran international host, Franklin,
Yeah.
to GK? Any advice?
Yeah, when you get
Mm.
there, you expect to see Dutch
Mm.
and Français.
What?
There is a thin line, right, between Dutch and Martin and French and Martin, and you can just go from one leg, from the right leg, and say bonjour.
Well, I'm problem.
Then you can say bonjour and
Uh-huh.
say Gesundheit.
Just
Bonjour.
something else. I
So,
have problem with that.
yeah, but additional to that, how have you been able to tell us, if in case I needed your services, what are the services that you provide?
My services?
Yes, all of them comprehensively.
All of them.
You have time. You have time until after 5.
We're talking business now. We're talking business now.
Yes.
Yes, we're talking
Jesus
business now.
Christ.
The last 10 minutes will be dedicated to the business side of
That is
things.
something
Yeah.
else. I didn't
So,
expect- I didn't
I'm
expect
giving
to
the
get-
platform together with Donald.
Yes.
So, what do you do and how do we contact you? Specifically, I want you to tell them what you tailor for persons wanting to do
That is-
marketing and publicity with media.
No, that is a big problem right now. You have to list everything I do. I mean,
no, I didn't mean everything.
yeah,
I
I
didn't
can
say
list the
everything.
main thing.
No,
I can
it's
list
up
the
to
main thing.
you. Right
Yeah.
now, I give you the platform.
Okay, so I can list it. Okay, so everybody knows me as GK, but nobody knows what
GK,
GK
yeah.
stands for. GK stands for Graphic Kid.
Graphic
right?
kid.
Graphic Kid. So I really am mainly a graphic designer, which most people don't know.
Do you remember the time when we saw each other after Maria? We saw each other outside Digicel.
Yeah.
That was the time, and then you were telling me, "I do graphic."
Yeah,
You know, yes, yes.
Right, and the reason that I feel like my graphic
So-
designer life is really,
And I think that was the time you told me about I'm GK. I'm the graphic kid.
that is something.
Yes,
that
yes,
is
yes.
something, right? And I mainly do graphic. People don't really know because my social media life is all about photography
Mhm.
and videography and
Yes,
content creating.
yes,
you know,
yes.
talking on the streets, asking questions. You know, the
Mm.
entertainment part. You know, but graphic design is something that is dear to me. That's
Okay.
where I started. The first thing I started to do was graphic design.
And you still doing that now?
Yeah, that's what I still do that now. I still do that now. I
Okay.
do that online. I work online. I do graphic design. I do for many
Mhm.
different companies here in Dominica. Graphic design.
Okay. Right.
So I really do love graphic design. It's one of the things that I
Mhm.
like to do. And
Okay.
then photography, of course,
Photography.
my wedding photography and
Mhm.
videography. I do that. I do cinematography, what I like to call it, where we do very nice videos, cinematography
Mhm.
videos. I love making movies, ads, all
Mhm.
that kind of stuff, right? And on the side, I do me MC. I do hosting of shows. I do promotion of business and all that stuff, which is what I love. Skits
Mhm.
and comedy. Of course, I really love that aspect, that the fun side of me, instead of the
Mhm.
serious side. I love to be known as a comical person because
Mhm.
I do believe in laughter a lot. I really do,
Mhm.
because I take mental health as something very serious,
Seriously.
mental illness, I should say, as something very serious. And I believe my duty is to assist in, even if it is the smallest way,
Through that
through
platform.
my comical
Yes.
platform.
And not only that, comedy is not just about laughters. Comedy has been used for other, like great social causes. Like
Yes, yes.
comedy has changed so many societies,
Mhm.
right? Through laughters, but of course the message.
Right, right.
Normally the messages are serious, but the platform that's being used is comedy. For
Right.
example, if you watch the US, you have all of these talk hosts who are really brilliant, men
Mhm.
and women, and they have a lot to say about all
Right
aspects
now,
of
talk show
society.
hosts cannot survive without putting a little bit of joke,
Yes, yes,
and
definitely.
it's just something that is
But
needed.
that's the reason why when we had the ad, of course, with Franklin, right? The famous all jokes aside ad.
All jokes aside.
I said that in my mind, as the one who kind of like put this everything together. I said I need you to be the one to capture it
Mhm.
because I saw the connection,
Yeah,
between the two of you. Like it's like new um two generations of entertainers,
comedian, yeah.
right? So you have, of course, the legend, and of course, the upcoming legend,
Hmm.
or the prince of comedy or entertainment. So the question I have there is that someone just messaged me
Mhm.
because you're famous now. They're asking you might you're probably too expensive now.
Wow.
Is that true or no?
No, that's not nowhere true.
Okay.
Nowhere true. Yeah.
All right, all
I
right.
don't. I'm definitely not expensive
Okay,
at all.
so they can always just reach out to you.
Yeah, they can reach out to
for
me on my Facebook
photography.
page. They can reach
Uh-huh.
my Facebook page. My cover photo has all my information on it, all my
All right.
contact information on it.
That's nice.
I really have it there open up for you to see. So, and people usually use it to contact me. They can get me directly on my cell phone and ask me and hire me and anything like that. That's all I
Mhm.
usually get.
Yes.
My work done. And the thing I love about my work is my work speaks for itself, and my client speaks for me.
Definitely,
When I
definitely.
do a job and I please the client, they do the promotion for me. They tell
Mhm.
and refer their people
Mhm.
to me, and that's how my circle just keeps.
Yes, definitely. And then
Just together.
you were talking about the pandemic, the series that you
Yeah.
did there,
Yeah,
those short skits.
yeah. And right now
Trust me, those had probably saved people's lives.
of course, yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the same thing about the entertainment part. It
Mm.
was just perfect time, especially after Maria, even COVID time.
Mhm.
It was really, really something that people needed. Social
Yes,
media is what we
definitely.
had, so we have to.
So when you were capturing, okay, when you were doing all of this content
Yeah.
for the season,
Yeah.
Did you added your brand of comedy into it? Like,
Of course.
it's something that's so.
But that's the idea I had at
Mhm.
first, is to
Mhm.
add my own little vibes to it.
Yes,
Because if I have to try and put something else, then I don't know
Yeah.
how it will happen. But yeah, but what I wanted to talk about, frankly, Donald, as you're talking
Sure.
about content, is I wanted to also mention a secret.
Mm.
I wouldn't mention too much of the secret, but it's
Yes.
a lot of the secret.
Drum
We
roll.
are.
Where's the drum roll?
We are.
A secret is being divulged.
We are right now. Basically, I am right now putting together a development. That's why it has been kind of dormant for me. We are putting together right now development of a movie,
Mm.
and alongside
Breaking news.
and alongside
Breaking news.
and alongside a series. Right, so it's a movie and a series, so that's two different things. So the series will definitely be premiering at the cinema,
Wow.
as well as the movie. As soon as everything is like really ready to be put together. That will definitely be we'll be pushing that.
Wow.
to
So you
the
have two
social-
projects,
two big projects.
big project in the pipeline, a
Yeah.
movie and
I think
a
both
series.
should be ready to premiere next year.
Wow, that's
For
amazing.
sure, for sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, and that's under, of course, your GK
under
Productions.
my GK Media production. Yes.
Wow.
It's gonna be under my business. It's gonna be produced by me.
That's
Right.
amazing. That's amazing. Franklin, did you realize how big that is? A movie,
Yes.
and so this is like a full length movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full length movie.
Wow.
It's like we have what hour plus now.
Wow.
Movie.
Yeah.
And the series itself is gonna be quite long. Each episode is gonna be quite long.
Are we guesting in one of those episodes, the two of us?
You never know.
Especially
We can always have Franklin as a you as a celebrity cameo.
Yeah, I can
Just-
guess as long as I will be a guest as long as she's being shot in a guest house.
Guess what?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but-
never know something.
Amazing. That's amazing. And you know,
But
that-
it is my desire to produce movies and
Yes.
to have some more of that happening in Dominica.
and I really feel that you are picking right now. I think you are like you are already really reaching your full potential.
Where
That's what I
where
yes.
my goal is definitely.
Yes.
And I think once that is done, that will be where what I most desire right now.
Mhm.
And I hope that it will be successful.
Yeah,
It will.
yeah.
Definitely.
I have a contribution for you, and that is I have a friend, very good friends in Antigua. They produced a movie called The Sweetest Mango.
Mhm.
And
Sweetest Mango.
Sweetest Mango, yes.
The name
And there's
sounds
a
nice.
Dominican. There's a Dominican
In there?
India, yeah. The first movie in for Antigua.
Yeah.
And so I was just saying, and then I could put you in contact. I know you may know her already, but her name is Mrs. Anita Bully, and she's in charge of the film industry in Dominica.
Mhm.
So I'm giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
And so those we can work on that and see, because we definitely need. I'm also, I can work with Donald. We can write various scripts, whether it's just 6 weeks, 15 minutes or 5 minutes.
That is it. That is it. That is it.
Next thing we have our we have a business. We
Mhm.
call Mr. Gregoire. We call Mr.
Mhm.
Joseph. We call the Prime Minister to
Mhm.
come on board. Is
Why not? Why not?
Franklin have a very specialized way of just
You see the name
You have
dropping.
to expand the horizon.
Definitely. Definitely.
Casting that to the other side.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Tuesday's edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz. And this is we're just recovering from Independence. No, not Independence. Krill Festival. We're getting ready. We're moving the home stretch. So that was our edition today. Our edition there. We're talking about media, but not only media, the packaging of media, because it's also part of the business. Apart from all of the activities that take place on the ground or anywhere else in any forum, then it's recorded, broadcasted, recorded, and then we have what is called is held for posterity's
Yes.
sake and for history's sake.
Mhm.
So how do we contact you, Baki?
Yes.
Well, like I said, you can contact me on my Facebook page. You can contact me on my
What
number,
is the Facebook page?
GK767. You can get me on Facebook, GK767. You can contact me on my number 2956969.
Was that again?
You can contact me on Facebook, GK767. That's on
Mhm.
Facebook. You can also contact me on my cellular device, 295-6969.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you are not under any exclusive contract. So any
I
company
work
can.
I work for myself.
Mhm.
I fully work for myself.
That's
I'm a
nice.
self-employed person, a freelancer as well.
Mhm.
The closest contract I might discuss is I'm an influencer brand ambassador for the Flow Dominica. So that's maybe something that can maybe restrict me for like maybe on the opposing company.
Okay,
but that's basically I'm basically just a freelancer. I work
There
for
you
myself.
go. Companies, you have a free agent right there with us, right? Right, Owen. You see, even Ozone Media
Yes.
is in agreement, right? In agreement,
Yeah, man.
right?
Yeah, but I groomed Owen.
Oh,
I started off Owen. When Owen had just started off his YouTube, he was coming to me for advice. And a lot
Yes.
of YouTubers today
Mhm.
come to me for
And I know your
advice, you know?
TikTok has over 20 to
My
30,000.
TikTok, I mean, I really just started to push my TikTok didn't have all that. No.
But your Facebook has like
my
over 20.
My Facebook is where my Facebook has a lot, my YouTube has a lot, my
Mhm.
TikTok is about like
Mhm.
8,000.
8,000, yeah.
I really have a plan for the TikTok real soon.
Mhm.
I haven't really been forcefully pushing it up,
Yes.
but you really have to try to push social media every direction it
Mhm.
gets. Even
I agree.
my Instagram too. I have a lot of work to do on that.
Okay.
You know, but I always tell people the big games, the Facebook, the YouTube,
Yes.
that's where all the money is, and social
Mhm.
media does definitely pay.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yes, yes. So are you already monetizing all of these platforms?
Yes, all my
Yes.
platforms are monetized.
That's
All
amazing.
my platforms.
Okay, before I move back to Franklin.
No, as you say,
Any-
as you say, monetize. I mean, are you recommending that if somebody remain consistent and persistent in business, there's a reasonable return?
Yes, definitely, 100%.
Def-
I think okay. So this let me just say
Mhm.
that. This is very important, right? Because what happens is while life goes on, things get harder because other things get easier,
Mhm.
and we as people we should observe what gets easier. And we today have a knack of saying, "Boy, life getting hard. You don't have money.
Mhm.
This, you don't have money," which is very true. But
Mhm.
because there is easier ways to make money. Right now, it's very easy to make money. It's very
Mhm.
there are
Mhm.
people making millions on just posting a video.
Mhm.
A video you make in your bathroom while you sit down on your toilet.
Yes, yes.
Even AI,
True, true.
right?
Yes.
And people are making millions of dollars,
Mhm.
and we're here wondering why we have to wait for a month's salary and stuff like that. And I encourage people to quit their job, but I mean, this is this side hustle that we are asking for.
They have
Make
to explore.
videos, make videos, make videos, make
That's
videos,
amazing.
make videos, make
That's
videos.
amazing.
You never know what video that
Mhm.
can go out YouTube,
Mhm.
TikTok, Facebook,
Mhm.
because when you see you hit that jackpot,
Mhm.
that is it.
That's it.
That
That's
is
it.
That
That
is
is
the-
it.
that is
That
the
is
free-
it.
That is the free lotto ticket.
Before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I know you also love doing like reaction videos, right?
Yes.
And I see you again in a video where you are getting emotional.
Mhm.
And I know because of a song that was
Them
just
stupid artists.
no, there was some
Them stupid artists, boy.
Yes, I know, I know. But you know, I don't blame you. I
Mhm,
think
mhm.
it's a great new album. Of course, we have to
Great
big
music.
we have to big up
Wonderful. Big up
Trilogy, of course.
Trilogy.
Yes,
Nobody knows.
Tridal,
Nobody.
you know.
Not much people know this, but I
Mm.
can say it on air boldly.
Mm.
And Trilogy is literally my favorite Booyah artist,
Mm.
and he has always been my favorite Booyah artist. I always give him his
But the album
encouragement.
really,
This album, Take Me As I Am,
yes, it is like
absolute
it's not gonna
masterpiece.
give you rest because every song has
madness.
has an
madness.
impact,
Fire.
you know?
Fire.
So
Fire,
trust me. I
you
mean,
know?
I believe I listened to it like how many hours? Like 8 hours
Yeah, man.
straight.
You just have to keep that
Yes.
playing. That is something you just have to do. But putting you to
But-
sleep too.
But you know, of course, we
Melody.
definitely, and of course, just the vocals. You know, the
Yeah,
production.
man. That is one of our
Yeah.
most
Yes.
and the lyrics. That's one of our lyrics. That's one of
Definitely.
our lyrics. In
So
Dominica,
big
you
up
know?
to you, and of course, big up to all our other local artists
That is it.
who really presented very well. Of course, in the
Big up Push Up Flash. one
yeah,
time, yeah.
definitely, all of them.
Inside joke.
Big up to all of you. Thank you so much for making us proud. You know, like as a Dominican nation, we're proud to say that these guys are, you know, from us, from Dominica.
Yeah, man.
So big up to you,
Big up all
Franklin.
big up all the media
Mhm.
people outside.
Oh,
there as well, all
true.
the photographers, all the
Photographers,
videographers. We have people like
videographers.
Lincoln, we have people like Chalambo doing
Mhm.
a great work outside there.
Mhm.
Dilo,
Mm,
that,
yes,
you know, yeah, man.
I saw him. I saw
yeah,
him.
man. Kyle, every
All
single
of
one
them.
of us. Yeah, we're doing a great job. For
Of course,
season.
the OGs, Sheldon.
Sheldon, Kyle, oh, we can't miss out Sheldon, Chad,
Yes.
George, those people there.
Mhm.
You know the vibes already. I even seen Graham doing his thing too.
Gramo,
Yeah,
of
we have
course.
some
Yes.
good media people in them.
Definitely,
That's some good
definitely. Right, and of course, Owen, we
Oh,
have Ozone
Oh,
Vida.
right now, we're making plenty money on YouTube. Go watch Owen. We get waiting for the carnival to come.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, but I just want to say thanks for having me.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to maybe coming back again and really talk about.
You have to.
Yeah.
We have to
about
talk
the real
about your. We have to talk about your upcoming projects and everything. So you have to come back. As I told you, it's just a teaser for all of them.
That is it.
We're definitely gonna have you back very soon. You know, maybe when it's about time to release, or maybe if you have more to say about your upcoming projects. Right.
Let that talk for itself.
All
I
right,
said enough.
definitely. So Franklin,
Yes, my friend. So
Mhm.
just
we have something for him, right?
yes,
Mhm.
and that's just for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For you and all the other photographers and videographers
For
and
you,
other
eh?
media people.
For your excellent participation on this, our bi-weekly small business empowerment program titled Nature Island Small Business Buzz. Today, at this moment, you and your business enterprise deserves an enthusiastic NDFD and Q95 national standing ovation. Okay, and that's how we bring our curtains down this afternoon. As always, so final words, Donald, and I'd pass it on to BK at the same time.
GK, any
GK,
final
yes, final words?
final words?
Yeah, I can have a final word right now. I
Mhm.
just want to encourage every single boy that wants to take up the mantle of a photographer or videographer. Don't give up. You know, it's a very fun field.
Mhm.
It's exciting, and the best advice I have for you is to keep trying new things. Don't follow all the rules. Break the rules because you learn more.
Wow. Amazing. All right. And that wraps up, of course, another enriching edition of Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. Today, of course, we explored the power of photography and videography in capturing the vibrant essence of our independence and Creole season. You know, from sights to sounds, moments to memories. Thank you for joining us on this visual and cultural journey. As of course, Franklin, as we count down to Dominica's 47th, right?
yes.
Independence Day next Monday. Let's continue to celebrate, preserve, and document the beauty of who we are, right?
That's it.
So until next time, stay safe, of course, stay proud, and keep buzzing with purpose. And Jamaica, we will continue to pray for you.
Yes, most certainly. God bless you. See you again Thursday. Bye-bye.
Doing just as much damage as it plows through western Jamaica, especially northeast at 8 miles per hour. So the speed hasn't changed much. You can see how it's not a straight line. Hurricanes rarely move directly in a straight line. They wobble, they stumble their way through. And these small wobbles can have big implications on who sees that narrow band of the strongest winds. Michael Lowry has been watching those trends closely, and we're going to check in with him on what this means for Montego Bay. But it's looking likely that they are already getting in on the eye wall of the storm right now. Some of the hardest hit areas, those small communities.
Breaking news, Hurricane Melissa making landfall in Jamaica as the most powerful storm ever to strike the island nation. The Category 5 storm lashing the country with winds of 297 kilometers per hour. Authorities are warning of potentially catastrophic damage. This is a live look at the path of the hurricane, which has been moving through the Caribbean at a glacial pace in recent days. The fact that it's going so slowly just increasing the potential for damage. It made landfall in the southeast and is expected to track diagonally across Jamaica before gradually weakening. Let's take a look at what's happening to Jamaica's capital, Kingston. These are live pictures. Thousands of people ordered to evacuate. The Red Cross expects more than 1 million will be impacted by the storm, and it could have effects for generations to come. It's on course to be an even stronger hurricane than Katrina, which caused widespread damage to the US city of New Orleans, killing 1,300 people in 2005.
It will cause catastrophic damage, life-threatening damage. There is very little that can stop a Category 5 hurricane. And regardless of the where you are in the parish of Westmoreland or St. Elizabeth, if you are under the impact of those Category 5 hurricane force winds, you will be having significant difficulty even with infrastructure that's in the area.
A third of the island is already experiencing power cuts, and authorities warn the impacts will only get worse. Robert Ray is in Jamaica and filed this report for us.
Melissa barreling into the Jamaican coast as a Category 5 hurricane, becoming the strongest storm to hit the island on record. Multiple deaths have already been reported. The system is now threatening the island's 3 million residents with 175-mile-per-hour wind gusts, torrential rain, and a life-threatening storm surge as high as 13 feet.